Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to another Looney Tunes World of Mayhem video. And in this video, we're going to be diving into Twue heroes and how we're going to unlock Tweety the Twue. And we're going to dive into everything that you're going to need to know about this event. Also, the best way to use your energy in this event as well to get the most out of it. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you wanted to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. All right, so before we jump into this, just kind of want to set the stage a little bit here. So when you take a look at this event, I think you also need to take a look at the previous event where we were going after Gridiron Gossamer, Sylvester Slaslow, and Sylvester the Brash, which was kind of a feeder event into this event. I think it sets you up very nicely for this event. It gave so many tune pieces out that even if you're newer to the game, you probably made out pretty well with that last event. And then when you go into this one, because of that discrepancy with so many tune pieces you can get with that one, and then coming into this one and you don't have that overabundance of tune pieces that you're getting from this event, it's just I think it kind of skews kind of our perception of this event a little bit. So you really need to take a look at both events as one throughout the week that prepares you for Bugs the Brave. I think this is a well-balanced event, not a perfect event. I think the event is good, but there's also something I think they could have done just a little bit to improve that. That I think if they did, and if it was an option in this one, it definitely would bump the value of the event up. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that. Here we go, Tweety the Twue. Here are your feature tune pieces. Some great characters in here. Bugs the Brave, Chamberlain, Devil Dog, Pepe Le Bard, still characters. Even Chamber Porky and Pepe Le Bard, who have been in the game since launch, are still being used quite a bit in the game in different configurations in Arena and obviously Alliance Wars and everything like that. So some really good characters in here. Devil Dog, you guys know, one of my favorite, if not my most favorite defender in the game. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. We have our quests. We're just going to run through the quests, and then we're going to go and talk about why I feel that this is a pretty well-balanced event. So in these quests, you're going to collect your tune pieces like normal. You're going to collect your superior regional materials. And then you're going to complete the different acts. Now, the cool thing is once you complete the entire beginner campaign, you're going to unlock a sword. We'll go ahead and talk about swords and everything here in a minute. But the swords are going to give you guaranteed pieces of Tweety the Twue. So if we take a look at the beginner battles, and why I think it's balanced pretty well, because you're going to start off with really needing very low power level teams and maxing out at 23,000 for in order to complete this entire campaign. And really all you need is your featured event tunes and a Bugs Bunny and Fisher Cat Sylvester. You're allowed to bring in here as well, which really helps with players who are newer to the game, because these are characters that you get really early on when you start the game. So allowing those to come in here along with featured tunes just kind of, it opens the event up for everybody. All right, so that is the beginner one. Once you get through that, you can get a sword. And now, as far as energy in this game here, the best way, in my opinion, to use your energy is to get through all the battles in the campaign to the very last battle, as far in these campaigns as you can out of all three of them. And then if you have a minimum amount of energy, if you're limited on the gems you can spend to refresh your energy and things like that, then what you want to do is, once you complete that final battle, just farm the last battle in each one of these acts, because it's going to give you an opportunity to get a sword. The sword, again, guaranteed pieces of Tweety the Twue, and you want to do that for each and every one of them. Refresh your energy. Use your gems to refresh your energy, as long as that refresh costs 50 gems. Once it goes to 100 gems, if it's a little too rich for your blood, then stop there. That's going to give you quite a bit of energy to go ahead and run through these different battles, especially when, I mean, look at this. I mean, the battle energy is 5. And then it goes to 10, then it goes to 12, then it goes to 15, and then at the very end here, I think it's 20. Yeah, then it goes to 20. So it really starts out very low. You can get a lot done with very little energy using your gems. 50 gems a piece in order to refresh that energy will get you really, really far. And then throughout the full duration of this campaign, you're going to have a lot of opportunities to get these swords. Now, these swords, I don't want to mislead you. These swords are very, very difficult to get. I don't know what the percentage is every time you refresh these ones to get these swords, but it is very, very low. So it is a low chance to get these swords. All right. So we go through the campaigns. We're collecting these dummies for the dummy wheel, which is what we're going to do at the very end. We've got almost 2,000. So we're going to go ahead and run through those. We're going to be able to spin it, what? I think we're going to be able to get 30 spins out of that. So we'll see what we can get. And then you've got this champion clash. One thing that I would say is that if you're not going to make it through all of these different acts, now this first battle here, you go all the way up to 19,000. And then you go, I mean, you can go 19,000 all the way down to 57,000. So it's a wide range, and everybody can participate in here. But I think go through every single one of these campaigns and get as far as you can in each one of them and farm those last battles. All right, so with all of this, that's why I think it's pretty well balanced, because pretty much anybody can jump in there and make a good dent in these campaigns. Now let's talk about how we get Tweety the Twue pieces. With the last event that we had, again, you are getting tons of pieces of the characters that you need for Bugs the Brave. And the only one that we didn't get, obviously, was Tweety the Twue. So in order to get Tweety the Twue, let's go ahead and go over here to the wheel. The only way to get him is, number one, through this this wheel Twue. And there is a 5% chance to get a jackpot. But the only way to get Tweety the Twue here is in that jackpot. Now, I think when it... Okay, we'll get to that here in a second. I think making Tweety the Twue just a little more accessible, just a little bit, I think would definitely improve this event. Now, as far as the dummy wheel, again, the only way to get Tweety the Twue here is to hit that jackpot, the jackpot here. So on the first one was 5%. This one is a 3% chance to hit that jackpot with a minimum of 100. If you do get that, then you're going to go ahead and unlock Tweety the Twue at least. And then here, with the sword, you're going to at least get 50 pieces, so you're halfway there. So if you get 2 swords, you get a 3-star Tweety the Twue. Now, unlocking them, I don't think is absolutely difficult, as long as RNG is just slightly in your favor with jackpots and getting the swords. I think if they were to improve this event, there's a couple things that they could have done. Number one, put an exchange in so that you can use dummies to get Tweety the Twue pieces. I think that would have been good. And or allow for collecting Tweety the Twue pieces. I'm whistling while I do that through the campaigns. And even if you put it in a little bit higher levels, kind of mid-range levels of the campaign to get some of these pieces, I think would be good. Because even if RNG is on your side and you unlock Tweety the Twue at 3 stars, leveling him to that 4-star in order to unlock Bugs the Brave is going to be a bit difficult. So I also think on the dummy wheel, you could have put 1 or 2 additional spots on this wheel in order to get Tweety the Twue pieces. You know, not make it doesn't need to be made too easy, but it shouldn't be completely focused on RNG. It shouldn't be completely RNG based in order to unlock the character. That's just my 2 cents there, which is why being able to collect those pieces. And even if you need to stay on top of the event and run through all the campaigns, make sure you're refreshing. Even if you have to refresh some nodes and use some gems to refresh some nodes, and reward those people who are really dedicated, playing every single day and staying on top of it and making the most out of the event. At least then you're working towards that character and it's not just RNG. Now, if we go into the exchange here and we go all the way over, there is no exchange. You get exchange for Sylvester Slazo and Gridiron. I don't know why Sylvester the Brash wouldn't be in here, but as you saw, my Sylvester the Brash is almost 7-star. That a previous event, one right before this, really set me up nicely with those two. And I think in the Reatomizer, no, I don't think I've seen a dummy Reatomizer. All right, so with that, all right. set up nicely in the previous event. Gonna be difficult getting Tweety the Twue being based on RNG to that 4-star. But if we jump into Bugs the Brave here, in order to unlock him, you need to get all the way up to completing Battle 6 on Act 1 here. And then you're going to have your 300 pieces. Then you're going to have Bugs the Brave. And then and then the challenge is getting him leveled up and tuned up to where you can use him. But yeah, in order to do this, though, you need a 4-star team of Slaslow, Brash, Gridiron, and Tweety the Twue. And only up to 12,000, which isn't too bad. I mean, because if I go in here and just get the 3 that I have right there, it takes me up to 19. So once I get Tweety the Twue up to 4-star, I should be able to get Bugs the Brave pretty easily. There is my 2 cents on this event. I'd be very interested to hear your thoughts, so definitely let me know. And that is it, everybody. So let's go ahead and jump into some wheel spins. We should be able to do 30 of them here, right? So let's see. Let's see what we get. Let's see if I can get some jackpots here. All right, we're going to say yes to that. All right, we got 2,000 points there. I wonder if that means we got a jackpot somewhere. Maybe, maybe not. Got some Bugs the Brave. Not Bugs the Brave, but King Bugs pieces there. Some Elmer the Sure, looking good. 4 more spins left. Devil Dog, yes, we can get him buffed up a little bit. And there we go, there's one. How many pieces are we going to get? 100. Boom. Well, there's my 4-star. There's my 4-star, that'll work. So there is the results of my first one. So let's go ahead and jump back in there. 10 more spins. Points up at the top. I don't think we have a jackpot here. And like I said, these characters that you can get on the wheel are pretty good. So if you look at this event from that perspective and the characters that you can build up, you know, that's why I think it's a pretty well balanced and pretty decent event. Really, really need an exchange though for Tweety the Twue at least. All right, so no jackpot on that one. There's our results there. Not looking too bad. Getting some good characters. Let's go ahead. The final 10 spins. Oh, we got 2,000 points there. Does that mean we have another jackpot? We will find out. Lot of King Bugs there. Nice. Devil Dog. There we go. Another jackpot. Not too bad. Final tip, too, if you've stuck on to the end of this, final tip, make sure you always save for that last one, that one free spin. Every spin every spin counts, right? So we're gonna want to do that. Get that free spin as often as you can. So save up. I know, you know, sometimes I'm super impatient. I just want to spin. Save for that final one. Getting 495 in this event actually is pretty easy. You can rack that up. So make sure you're hitting your campaigns. Make sure you're getting in there, using all of your energies. Get your free energies out of that offers all the way over there. You get that 10 free energy every few hours. Use those. Use your gems as long as it costs 50 to refresh your energy. You really want as much energy as you can. Collect these dummies as much as possible. You saw just within 30 spins. I know RNG. It is RNG. That's not going to change my opinion. Just because I got 2 jackpots isn't going to change my opinion that I'd still like to see an exchange for Tweety the Twue. But make sure you get in there. Get your dummies. Play on that RNG as much as possible and spin this wheel as much as possible so that you can unlock this character and have a better chance at Bugs the Brave. All right, we got this sword. This is our final one. Let's go ahead and see what we pull out from the sword. And we get 60. So not bad. Guaranteed at least 50. So you know, even if this is all you get, you're halfway there. So continue to farm those final battles on each one of those acts. collect those dummies as much as possible, as often as you can get in the game. Save for that final final 495, so you can get that free spin, and then you probably have a pretty good chance of unlocking this guy. But I'm really interested to hear your guys' thoughts. What's your experience so far with this event? What do you think of the event, and what do you think could have made it better? All right, everybody, as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.